Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Last night, before I went to bed, I actually downloaded this game in front of us here, which is World of Warships. Now if you've seen my channel previously, you probably see that I'm a big fan of World of Tanks, and this game is brought to you by the same people that made that, which is a pretty good start in my book. I personally do love naval ships and navy combat, and I have had relatives in past wars serve in the navy, which has always made me have a bit of a keen interest in it, and I hope somewhere along the line there might be some Australian destroyers in there so I can do my family proud. This is the first time I've actually even turned it on, so I haven't fought a battle or checked out the graphics or anything. But I thought I'd just share with you my first look at the game, and I think the graphics actually looks really cool. Very reminiscent of World of Tanks. One thing I love about naval warships, stuff like that, is that there is a lot of detail on ships, and this actually looks really cool. Oh wow, sorry, I'm a little bit excited. So by the looks of it, when you first start the game, cool, there's little tugs or ferries and sailboats in the background. Awesome. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. So by the looks of it, when you first start the game, you get one ship from those three nations there. I presume that's the Weymouth, or maybe it's pronounced Weymouth. The Shikuma and the Albany. So I would presume these are... I was going to say, okay, I presume that they're destroyers, but yeah, they are quite large, so they are all cruisers. So that's... I think that's a pretty cool starting point. For those of you that know about ship classes, a cruiser is sort of a jack of all trades. They usually have some torpedoes, reasonable armament and armour, and speed. Wow, that is really cool. Alright, well, okay, let's have a look at a few of the other options here. So, I'm guessing like in World of Tanks you have a garage, this must be your port. So you've sort of reminiscent of a bit of a smuggler's port, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. So usually in World of Tanks you can go into a upgrade screen and buy all your extras and look at the details. So this is the Chikuma, which I am interested in the Japanese ships, as in World War II, whether this game covers that or not. They used to have a special long-range torpedo. The name of it now escapes my memory, but they were quite famous for these torpedoes that they had, which were, I think they were called long something. Which had a little bit more range than other countries' torpedoes. So I would be quite interested in running a Japanese destroyer. Torpedo action is what I am actually pretty excited about in this game. I am quite a fan of destroyers and cruisers and those kind of size ships. But of course I am keen to check out battleships and stuff as well. So here it looks like you can buy... Oh, this is just telling us our ammunition loadout. Okay, so we've got high explosive shells. Looks like we're running with that only. And a damage control party must be like a repair tool, like you have in World of Tanks. Maybe you can use it once or it reloads. Number of consumables is unlimited. Oh, there you go. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's good. Okay, so these are your stats for the armament, AA defense. So I presume, I don't actually know a lot about this game yet, but it has AA defense. So I presume there's either aircraft carriers or some kind of perhaps spotting aircraft that you can shoot down. Perhaps it's like a power sort of weapon or something. You can call in a airstrike or something. I'm not too sure, but. Detectable range. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of aircraft in it. Okay, That's pretty cool. So, okay, so each ship has its own XP, which I presume will level it up, and you can probably, I guess, upgrade, do upgrades to it as you go along. I've got my that's here, which is obviously saying I don't have really anything. You can obviously squad up by the look of it, which will be pretty cool. Looking forward to teaming up with somebody, and it's something I really love doing in World of Tanks, so looking forward to partnering up with somebody and teaming up in perhaps a couple of destroyers or a destroyer and a battleship, and yeah, join forces. So here I've got, it came up when I first turned it on, asking me to play against AI, so I'm guessing that perhaps your first games it makes you play a few against AI before it unlocks the multiplayer. Let's just quickly have a look at some options here. Okay, so I just want to have a look at the settings, what we have. I think this will all be covered in perhaps, there might be a tutorial or something. Let's just have a bit of a quick look here. Alright, not much in the way of options there. Let's actually have a look at the store and just see... thank you bundle. Free. Okay, that sounds like something we should be doing. What do we get? Looks like we get premium. If that looks like a sort of a premium symbol. We get some credits to spend. Some boosters. Well, it looks like there's quite a few different... So what have we got? Naval expertise, common credits, commander expertise, general expertise, battle propensity. And awesome. Okay, so we get some... They sort of look like dazzle sort of camouflages and some standard naval camouflages. For those of you that might not know, that in World War II there was a camouflage called a dazzle camouflage, which is pretty extreme and is similar, looks like perhaps that is it, which was designed to throw off enemy targeting. Well, it looks like we want definitely want to get that. So that's free anyway, so nice. Okay. We've got some other options there that you have to obviously buy things. Sorry, pay money, real money for credits. I'm not sure how these credits work. I presume doubloons is the credit system. Containers must be like sort of battle packs. And you can buy premium, which as you know, or you may not know, premium sort of obviously gives you scoring benefits. Now this is what we're interested in. Okay, so we've got some Russian, American, the Texas, that would be okay, so we don't have many ships at this stage, but I presume they're going to be bringing in a lot of ships. Let's have a look at the USS Texas. So we've got 6,000 credits there. That sounds like it would be a lot. Doesn't really give you New York class. Okay, so hopefully the New York might be available as well. Hang on, a third turret allowing you to voyage. Okay. Okay, and that's a premium ship by the look of it. So premium ships would give you extra credits and training, I presume, just like in World of Tanks, and you can obviously buy credits. Okay. So, okay, let's just have a bit of a look here. I guess I have to go the Albany first off, don't I? So, as you can see there, it's got some decent guns on it. Looks like it'll give a really good broadside. Alright, let's have a go. So we're just going to hop in here and see what happens. Okay, so we're up against some bots. It's funny that it still has a queue for battle, even though you're against AI. Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see how they sort of run maps, whether it's there's some open ocean combat, or I guess that would make not for the best gameplay, so most of them probably have maps with coastline and islands involved. Actually curious if there was reefs and etc. Okay, so entering the battle. Okay, wow, I have no idea. Okay, so those look like your friendly fleet, I presume. I can zoom. That's really cool. Okay, so here we have
battle starts.
Your speed on the right there. You can. That's pretty cool. Okay, so left stick steers. That makes sense. Presume these orange circles are rotating guns. Okay. I see. Okay. So orange means they're moving around to position. Circle means okay, that must be a full broadside. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay. Here we go. Number of. Oh, cool. Okay. Guess we'll go full speed ahead.
Enemy force detected.
Oh. Whoa, okay. Full salvo, let's do it. I presume we sort of have to... okay, that wasn't great. We have to aim ourselves. There we go. Oh, that looked like a pretty decent hit there. I think those were all misses. Oh, yes. Those look like some hits. Now, I'm going to go quarter speed here. Try and get a bit more accurate. Beautiful. Looks like we damaged one of their turrets there or something.
Critical engine damage.
Oh, that's us getting damaged, perhaps. For now, I'm just going to concentrate fire on this guy. Not going to worry about my own health. Okay.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
What can we do? Okay.
All stations, concentrate fire on
Full broadside.
Yeah.
Put down a little bit more speed here. I quite like the graphics on this.
Our team is taking the lead.
Bye. Yes.
Set her on fire, which is pretty good. There's another one there.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So I'm going to swing wide here. Wow. So I'm enjoying this already. I wonder what
I'm
kind.
moving again, yes.
hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to swing around right here. We're going at full speed, although there is a ship back here. Which way is he going? So you can see there my guns are still moving. That's really cool. Okay, fire up.
Our victory is in sight.
Now, perhaps like World of Tanks you can capture a base, I'm not too sure. We'll head over that way. Now here's a... so I guess... that means that if we can't put our... I wonder how we set a smoke screen. Oh, okay. There we go. That was really fun, I must admit. That was more fun than I thought it would be for starting. Starting out, usually it's quite tricky, but I guess that's only against AI opponents, and it would be considered very easy, so... Looks like I did reasonable. Got 2 kills. Oh, someone got 3 kills out there. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to... upgrades and loadout screen. Okay. So, by the looks of it, we can now do a few things here. So loadout, we can still looks exactly the same. So okay, so take ship to battle, manage slot. Okay, so this must be our first available upgrade. Mounted upgrade can be sold. Okay, what does that do? Oh, so my firing range is increased by 10%. My main battery will then be... oh, that's good. It's good that it shows you the end result of the upgrade. Nice touch. So 9.5 kilometers. I guess that's pretty good, and by the looks of it, there's no other upgrades anyway. So that's... probably worth doing, I guess. I'm not sure if visually that changed at all. Still looks the same, but something might have changed, like the bridge there maybe changed to be a bit larger or something. But okay, so that was my first game in World of Tanks. I hope perhaps that's inspired you to go out and get the game. It was free. I think from memory it was around the 10 gig mark, perhaps a little bit over or a little bit under. Yeah, I think if you're a fan of World of Tanks, it's a very similar system. Of course, they also do World of Warplanes, which I didn't enjoy as much. But this looks like a game I think I'm going to play a bit more of, so there might be a little bit more content coming on my channel shortly. Thanks for watching, and I hope to either catch you again in one of my videos or perhaps find you on the battlefield. Thanks for watching.